Hi everybody, Heidi-The, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? It's such an exciting day. Are we ready? Are we ready for it? Are we ready for it is still February release from Aall Create. I filed mine because it's just how I manage better. But I am going to go through and show them you. We're not going to create, I'm just going to show you. And then this weekend we'll do some creating and stuff. There's one that I'm going to put some on there and I don't know what it is. There's one I'm going to show you. I don't know what order I'm going to do them in. I'll give you some ideas of what I'm going to do. Right, so let's look at the stamps. I don't think I've stamped this one. This is 1105, 13 stamps, and it's half globe Hamlet. Now, I haven't looked at this one yet. And I've only just received it, so I haven't had time to play with everything. Well, hardly anything. So I'm presuming, by looking at this fishbowl bit is going to fit into that if you wanted to use it that way. Or you could have this stood out and that in it a little bit, so it's going to look more 3D. And obviously all these elements are going to be able to fit in. So much detail in that, isn't there? Oh, I've only just noticed the bridge. There's so much detail in that. And these are done by Abs himself. Clever man. So that'll be one to get stamped out this weekend. I've stamped some of them out. This one I've stamped out, but only because I was playing with it. But this is it in brown. But I stamped it in black, which stood out better in black. But this is also by Abs. Clifftop Fungarismo. What a name. Clifftop Fungarismo. So this is 1095. 26 stamps. But look at everything. I'm going to use these tomorrow, just the little ones. I did something and I thought, I liked it. So I worked with it. So I only used them 3. Look at it all. And it'll all fit in on here if you want it to. Amazing. So that's it stamped in brown. See, I like to stamp and then go over it with clear embossing powder, but I didn't. I was just playing. I stamped them downstairs. I took my stuff down and stamped them downstairs. I've got to show you. I put all my zig pens and all my, this is not new. I put all my zig pens and my ink pad and my block and all the card that I stamped on and my paintbrush, and I got it all in here, and I just thought, I've emptied it back in now, but I just thought, what a great, you know, if you going to what they're called, workshops and stuff, how fantastic. They do different flavours, different pictures. So I think it was only $11.99 and it's wipeable. So I just thought I'd show you that. I'm dead excited about that. That's not new, by the way. But I did fall in love with it. And you know I'll only show you things that I like anyway. So yeah, I'm excited. I will collect them because my Prismacolor pencils are still in the big box. I'm going to take them out and empty them into there because I just don't have the room for all the big boxes and everything. And it's not something I'm ever going to get rid of. So I can just put them in there and I know where they are then. Easy to store while they're hung up on my pegboard. Right, so this one's stamped. Love it. Now this one, 1259. Oh, I put my card in the wrong way around. Yeah. So this has got 20 stamps. Explorers layers. And I liked that as it was. So I took it out of the packet. I took just that off and I held that and I stamped it with, it's filthy now. I'll change the acetate. I stamped it with my Versamark and I did it with white embossing powder, the Ranger one. and it came out. Let me show you. I loved it. I just didn't want to take them off separately. I have since taken them off separately to do something else. But it did this. I'll just show you what I used. So I used Ken Oliver Colour Burst, but you can use just use normal colours. You can use your brushes. You can use your indigo blue powders. But I just, well, start with the dark one. That was the blue that I put on. That would be amazing. Just as a background if you want to put some wow on it. And I loved it in the green. Whichever way around you want it. That's pretty good, isn't it? Just as you'd think it was one stamp. I love that one. I thought it was really clever. Yeah, so there you go. It's great just to have a play and then you'll decide what you want to do then. I took bits off it and started playing on a background that I'd done. This is an oxide background, which I wish I hadn't done it all in oxides because it's very powdery. But yeah, I was just playing around and just putting bits on. That's what I started doing now with new stuff. I just play around with it first. And I mean just play. Not build anything, not do anything, just play. Right. Then we've got, there's a few, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 with houses on. But if you look closely at them, they've got like elements of this on. Like all these bits. If you look at them, they've got a bit of something on. They've got postage marks on them. Now, I'll show them you all and then I'll show you what I stamped out. Quiet corners, 1, 2, 5, 4. If you are wanting anything that I'm going to show you today, I have an affiliate link which I will put into the description. Or if you come to our Facebook group, Heidi-The Crafter, we have a piece in the featured part at the top of the page. And it's got all your discount codes for different shops. Because that's what we like to do. We like to get you the discount codes. So this one is homebound 1256. And again, look, if you look, it's got all different elements around it. And then obviously you've got your building in the middle, a little map. Can't see what that says. I thought that's a beach. Feel that I just journal studio. I just love it. Stone and ink 1255. Again, it's really obvious on here. I haven't done anything with the houses yet. That's going to be something I'm going to have to play with next week. Bits here, compass, postage. Look at all this detail. These are all by Abbs, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Some nice detail colouring if you want to do that. You don't have to detail colour. You could just put your colours down and pick it up. You know, and perfect. Well, I'll show you. We'll do it. Bolt hole hideaway. See this one. These have like a grungy look to them. You know, like bits not missing, but you know what I mean. Where this is stamped perfect. So it makes some great little scenes here. Little wishing well. Be nice out here, wouldn't it? Little bench out here. So that's 1104. Right, we'll come to dies in a minute. Let me just show you these stamped. Bearing in mind, I just did this while I was sat downstairs. So, I might as well show you which ones they are, haven't I? So this is this one. Look at it all. I think these are great for like making on your own rice paper and stuff. I'm doing some of my own rice paper stamping this week. I have done some, but it's a different brand, so I won't show it here. Yeah, that's quiet corners from there. And that one's from there. Now then, I weren't sure, so I've cut that on purpose. I'll show you in a minute. So that's them two stamped out. I can't wait to see what the actual designers do with it all. I think it'd be amazing. So this one, obviously out of there, and then, where is it? This one out of Homebound. I wondered, so we've got that one from there. And then this one, I wondered if they would, you know, if you did a long card, because of the way these two lines are here, you could get away with making a long, like, lane, if you like, out of that one. I thought that was pretty good. I'd have to sit and think about it, but I thought it was a good idea. I mean, it's not made for that. Clearly, it's a different stamp set, but I thought with a few of them, if you put them up to each other, that's how I did it. I was doing it like that. You could make a right long road. Right, what did we get to? Where is that one? Okay, right, some of them I've cut up. I can't even find that one. Oh, it's there. It's in my hand. So that's the bottom one. Amazing. We'll put that there. Then we'll do these two, which are that one. I think this one's amazing. I love this. They'd be great for men's cards as well. They really would. And that one. Like I say, I did it downstairs, so I didn't even have out to lean on. So look how it turned out. I love this part of it and all. I mean, you could do it and then faux bleach the, do it in your colour, like I'm going to just chuck some on in a minute. And then faux bleach it out if you wanted to. I wouldn't be fussy cutting for something like this, not a chance. And I don't mind fussy cutting. So that's them. This is somewhere I've just, well, there you go. I've just put ink around it. But I did that with my block. But I like that. If you just cut that round, I like that as it is. Right, let's move on to, I'll show you some other that I coloured in a minute. So you've seen that one. Right. Then there was this one. Which I said, it's stamped. Look how it's stamped, that one. But it's so different to how these have stamped. Look at the fine lines. So obviously they're meant to be that different. But I mean, you could even do this coming off the house or coming on to, well, actually push them together. That look lovely. Bring your sunrise up behind it. Oh dear, the mind boggles, doesn't it? So this is Bolt Hole Hideaway. I think that's beautiful how that's stamped. And the bottom bit, so when I was downstairs and I took my pens down, this was me just messing. I was playing. Ignore the colouring, it's not perfect. I was just seeing how easy it was to colour it in, chucking little bits of different colours at it. Cut out, I think it could look quite nice. Yeah, I think it's okay. Right, and then obviously you've just seen this one, which is these. I'm so glad I played stamping them out and stuff. Right. Moving on from the stamps, we've got some dies. So we've got 3 dies. Oh no, was there 3 or was there 4? Must only be 3. I thought there were 4. I might have left one downstairs. Anyway, the ones that I've opened, I've already moved on to my magnet. So I just take them onto a, oh, that's the backing. I take them onto a piece of magnet. That's the backing one. I'm going to use that later today to do one of the tutorials. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use the innie part. I'm not using the other bits. I've cut them. I've seen what they look like. So where are they? This was part of the brown one. The big one, the brown one. So they cut lovely. I do love their dies. So yeah, I move them all onto magnets. I just buy a cheap magnet off Amazon and back it with a piece of cheap card, and it's done. But this is lovely. 10 dies, retro numbers. They stamp. They cut amazing. I don't know where I've just put them. Oh, I didn't take the bits out. So I suppose depending on what card you're backing them onto. Where's that piece? So if I'm going to put them on something like this, oh, it'd go in there and all. How cool is that? I did do it in another one in this colour, but I snapped it. But you could still use bits of it. That looks really good on there, the dark brown. I like that. There you go. So that's that one. That's retro numbers. Then we've got Holy Fun. D192. It's better rather than putting this number, this name into the site. Just put that in and it'll bring it straight up. I've just realised, you know, I don't know if it's on the other dies. If I kept them all stored like that, and just want to flick through them like that, you know, all I have to do is look at the top corner and it tells you what it is. You know, the pictures. Huh? I've never noticed that before. Let me just grab a die. Oh my goodness. I just grabbed 2 random ones. It's on all of them. How did I not know that? When you're flicking through, I don't have to. I've been going like that. And I don't have to. Oh, that's genius. I love that. Right, then go on, hands up. Who's only just realised that at the same time as me? See, I knew there'd be somebody. I knew it. Amazing. Huh, that made me chuckle me now, that. So this one, Holy Fun. This one I've had out. I haven't done anything with it, I don't think. Oh, I did. I'm lying. I did. I cut these out of it. So I just used the inner of the second one and just cut these out because I was just playing with to see what they'd look like. I didn't cut out the outer. Let me just cut the outer and see what it looks like. I'll just grab a piece of. That'll do. That'll do. So this well, no, I won't use this picture. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but that is how that will look. Oh, that's cute. That's cool because I like that one on it better. I don't like the brown with that for some reason, and yet those are the 2 colours I put together. And this is black soot. So you could do that. Obviously you've got a bigger one. Do you know what you could do? You could make a tiny little journal, put 2 holes here, and that'd be your first page and your back page. Oh, this has got my head going now. Then that could be another page inside, so you'd lift that up. And then you can have these little elements inside it. Oh, stop. We are actually making a journal this weekend. So you guys are going to have to help me because we're just winging it and we're using something that I'm going to show you now. just for the out bit, and inside we're just going to use random anything. I am just about to do some of scrap paper. I'm going to do something with it and see what happens. Look, I've moved these now, and now I haven't left space for me. That one. I always know an Aall and Create die, the black. Perfect. There you go. Again, I put it on a piece of scrap. Use double-sided tape, cheap magnet, and it holds it perfectly. I just do them as I use them, so I'm not spending all time doing that. These I will keep in with this. I like to do that. Oh look, I wonder. I bet it's too small. Ah. I mean, you could get a little picture, couldn't you? If you want to do little images in places. That one double stamped, that's why I didn't bother with that one. But that's the actual. I'd be more tempted to do it there and leave the cloud out. Yeah, there you go, you see. Like the likes of the Charlie Chaplin and the Laurel and Hardy, they would cut amazing with that, and just, you know, have the faces. You'd make a great card with the faces down it. And I know loads of us are still using them stamps. Let's get rid of that rubbish. Right, and the last die, which this is what they do look like when they come. Gosh, it's good stuff, that. So they come in a plastic bag. I'm just looking to see what's in it because it's nice to look. I'm wondering why it had that thick piece there, but it clearly to stamp holes in the corner. Photo you. Well, there was the camera last release, wasn't there? The Memory Decks camera. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, I'll have to have a play with this one. Not doing it now. When I come to use this, I won't put it on its magnet. I'll show you how I do it on the video. It's dead easy. So that's your dies. That's your stamps. Now, in this release, you've got these. Now, these are fantastic. So you've got 10 double-sided design papers, boho boards, and these are A6 size. I'll have to turn the... You can obviously tell I've had these out. I've used quite a few of them. Just turn that the right way around. Otherwise nobody's reading it. So in this one, again, you've got 10 double-sided design papers. This is Distressed Dreams. And it's A5. Look at these. Look at these for men's cards. I think they're similar, but they're not the same. Like, you've got them colours there, and then you've got them there. We'll look at them in a minute. And then here, I used 2 of these yesterday. Echoes of Yesteryear, 10 double-sided, and these are A4. I'll tell you what, because there's... Oh no, it is in here. This is the piece I'm using on Sunday to make the journal. So that's the one I'm going to use. It's like gold flakes, gilding flakes maybe. But I just love... Look at that. I absolutely love that. And if you make... I'll show you what we're making. Just a quick glance. So I used a piece of this card that I know I wouldn't know what to do with, just to see if this would work. So I did make a belly band as well of a way to doing it, because if it's going to be a journal, I didn't want to put something here, bring it round, tie it over, and it get too big for its boots, whereas we can always make another belly band. And all it is a piece of this cut down, scored, and put a piece of red liner on it. That's it. And inside we've just put random sheets. So this is what we're going to make. So I'm not going to show you all of it, but that's what we're going to make. And we did it using this. Okay. So I want to know what you want to put in it. So if you've got ideas before Sunday, message me or put it in group, because I need to know before we go live. Because if you do it when we go live, I'm going to be like, I don't have that. So this is the one where I cut the belly band down from. It smells good. Oh, smell that. It smells lovely. So there's that one. I just love this stuff. And if you wanted to do a grungy journal, how amazing would that be for a front piece? Oh, I just love it. But where you're going to use that side. So that will be on the inside anyway. Oh, I don't want to waste it. I love this one and all. I just see some of the carrot. Look at that. Any of these would make a great journal cover. This one looks like you can flick the paint off. I mean, I know it's a big piece, but I still don't want to cut them down. Come on. I am umming and ahhing actually, because that was my other choice. Because I liked the pinks in it. So it's going to be one of them. I don't know which one to go with yet. Well, I'll give you guys the choice on Sunday. Decide which one you want to be a journal cover. They're just seriously so good. And you don't see, the card is amazing. You don't see cards like this size. You just don't see it. Look at that. I wonder how they do it. Don't wonder, it takes the magic away. See, I love that one and all. That could even be an option, because that'd look lovely. Wouldn't that look nice? Yeah. So you'll have to let me know. And it is this size that we'll be using. That's why I've shown you them. Oh, I won't put it away in there yet. I'll quickly show you these. And then I'll get out of your way so you can go and message me and tell me what you want in your journal. So they are similar. I mean, we can make a small journal. It doesn't matter what size you make. I love that one. I love like the rusty look coming through it. Oh. How fantastic. Don't forget, if you want to order, you can use my affiliate link and I will be very grateful. See, this is, they might be the same. That's the same. Oh, and that's the same on the other side. Oh, there you go. I didn't think they were the same. Shows what I know, doesn't it? I need to find a better way to store my cards. I hate this. I always cut it off on other things, but I can't do that with my card because it will drop out. And then obviously the little one. But I was thinking, last month we had these as the release. And this had card in it. And how cute a page in our journal could be with one of these. So what we're looking for in our journal is thin pieces to make as sheets. Do you know what I mean? But these inside it, I mean, oh yeah, it'd have to have a fold. But all the pages inside that journal aren't the same size. We've got random sizes, so that'd be amazing. So I might look at bringing some of these into it as well. Just got to be careful about how we put it together, because we're putting it together with my needle. So as long as it goes through, I mean, it has no problem going through with the card. So, and then all the ephemera that came with it can also, when we folded it and made a page, let's go with this one. We can maybe that's all we want to stick on that page. Do you know what I mean? Stand that one up. Put a bit of love. Maybe that's all we want to put on it. But we're going to start the journal with the big piece of card. And if all goes to plan, then that is exactly what I will be doing with my big card. I'm going to make a ton of journals. And also, that journal that we make on Sunday, one of you guys will be taking it home with you. Yay! Instead of having a card off me, you'll be getting a journal off me. So it'll be down to you to fill it in properly then. You know, the rest of the gaps and everything. Right, so I hope you've enjoyed that. Lots and lots and lots to look at and play with. So go and have a gander. Oops. Go and look at the inspiration, which you'll find loads of on the Aall Create site. Go and have some fun and enjoy it. I'm really glad I did it this way instead of panicking and, you know, just going straight into creating. I'm glad we've done it this way, because we've had a proper look through it now. Even I mean, I've looked at it all, but I've had a proper look through it with you now as well. So I've enjoyed that. Right, I'm going to go and create. And I'll catch you Sunday. Yeah, there may be a video tomorrow, there may not. But I'll definitely catch you Sunday. And it'll be, what time will it be? It'll be 10 AM live. Catch you later. Bye.